Apple seems to be finally making an affordable Apple branded display since the 27-inch Thunderbolt display that was discontinued back in 2016. As of right now, the only Apple branded monitor we have is this beautiful Pro Display XDR that costs $5,000. And since then, users have been clamoring for something similar, but obviously with a much cheaper price tag. Now, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, there is a successor to the Thunderbolt display in the works, which will be sold as a lower cost, consumer-oriented monitor alongside the Pro Display XDR. Now, the display won't be as expensive, so as a result, it will feature reduced brightness and reduced contrast ratio in comparison. There are also rumors circulating that there are actually 3 new displays on the horizon, a potential 24, 27, and 32-inch models. LG is allegedly working on these new displays in those sizes, and the 24 and 27 are the ones rumored to be the more affordable options, while the 32-inch seems to be the follow-up to the original Pro Display XDR. And this all makes sense, right? Because Apple already makes 24 and 27-inch iMacs, so it makes sense for standalone displays to come in those size options, and the Pro Display XDR is a 32-inch display. Now, the 27-inch model and 32-inch model are mini LED displays with a 120 Hz variable refresh rate. So if LG displays are being manufactured for Apple, we can expect the higher end versions to feature ProMotion and mini LED technology. I think it'll also be interesting to see how the design of these monitors kind of end up. Are they going to look somewhat similar to Apple's Pro Display XDR with that beautiful lattice backing and just kind of the industrial look overall? And all of that also carries over to build quality because it's one of the best built monitors I've ever used. I mean, the stand is so incredibly tough and heavy, but we also know about the jokes and the memes of its $999 price tag for the stand alone. So my guess is the design will have to be a little bit different in order to keep the pricing at a more, again, quote unquote, affordable level. Now, I am also assuming the design will come in somewhere between that Pro Display XDR and the current generation M1 iMac, but probably without all those fun color options. There's also those Apple displays that were in collaboration with LG. They were mostly LG products, but Apple worked with them on it. They were the ultrafine displays, and they looked pretty good from a display standpoint, but it had its own fair share of issues, ranging anywhere from weird ghosting and burn-in issues to just overall build quality concerns. Now, since this monitor, or the rumored monitors that are on the way, are being designed by Apple with LG kind of supplying the display portions like the company did for the Pro Display XDR, I'm not really worried about those monitors being more like the ultrafine that we saw a few years ago. Now, I do wish the pricing options for those new monitors would be more like the price range of the ultrafine LG ones, since those went anywhere from around $700 for the 24-inch to $1,500 for the 27-inch, depending, again, on the size and which one you went with. The Pro Display XDR's successor will likely continue to be priced at around $5,000, and rumors suggest that the consumer-oriented display could be priced at $2,500, making it half the cost of the Pro Display XDR, but still pretty expensive when it comes to monitors in my opinion. If there actually are 3 sizes coming, so we'll have the 32-inch display at $5,000, the 27-inch at $2,500, and then the 24-inch could be cheaper, perhaps somewhere around that $999 price point that Apple sold the Thunderbolt display for back in the day, and that's a little bit better in terms of pricing, but that's still kind of high. Next month, we're expecting at least one new Mac to be unveiled during Apple's rumored March 8th event, and I'd love to see this monitor be one of those things announced alongside those Macs, but there are also many, many more Macs to be refreshed throughout 2022, and so it'll just be interesting exactly when Apple decides to unveil these new monitors. Again, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for next month, but unfortunately, we have no exact word on when Apple plans to release these, and it's still not even clear that they're going to be coming in 2022, but I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to hope for 2022. I'd love to know your thoughts in those comments down below. This has been Dan with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around in the next video.